Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, December 20th show that Brady Black will arrive to pick up Ava Vitale for their date, so he will assist her in putting on a necklace and finishing her preparations. DOL fans should expect Brady and Ava's date to go awry, and Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, may have something to do with it. Knowing Kristen as we do, we can easily envision her disrupting the newest performance of the Nutcracker. Kristen is certainly the type of person who would pay to cancel the entire program. Then again, Brady and Ava aren't very interested in seeing the Nutcracker. Brady was only looking for Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater, and wound up with an extra ticket when Kristen took their daughter to the ballet first. Finally, Brady and Ava may decide to abandon their plans altogether. Whatever the case, Day's teaser suggests Ava and Brady will have a completely different date, eating takeaway in Ava's room and watching TV together. Maggie Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, may detect that something is hurting Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis. Leo Stark has warned Holly to enjoy her happiness with Tate Black, Leo Howard, while it lasts, so he has her concerned about impending storm clouds. Maggie may not believe it's a good idea to heed Leo's dating advice, but she may concede that any romance will have its obstacles. According to Day's teasers, Maggie will advise Holly to calm down and avoid becoming too involved with Tate. Tate will be in shock now that Sophia Choi, Madeline Keens, has revealed that she is pregnant. Sophia has a worried expression in her eyes, indicating that she may be pregnant. So far, Sophia's actions do not appear to be manipulative. Of course, Tate will have a lot of questions, starting with whether Sophia is certain about the pregnancy news. Sophia will clarify that she is certain, but Tate will not understand because they used a condom. Sophia may have had an off-screen relationship with someone else, but the show made it appear as if she exclusively cared for Tate. This may be a malfunctioning condom issue, so we'll see what Sophia has to say during Tate's grilling session. According to Day's predictions, Tate will pledge to help Sophia get through this, but she may swear him to secret for the time being. Sophia's mother may pressure him not to tell anyone yet, even Holly, because she will panic out. Jennifer Horton Devereaux, Melissa Reeves, would then accuse Doug Williams III, Peyton Meyer, of stealing the necklace and convince Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, to regard him as a probable suspect. Jennifer will be convinced that Doug is the one with sticky fingers after learning about his jail sentence. While Jennifer discusses her doubts with Julie, Doug will be finishing his pitch to Leo. It appears that Leo will agree to fence Doug's jewelry score, therefore we anticipate that both of them will become embroiled in additional turmoil. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Doug will face Julie's interrogation sooner or later, so keep an eye out for any tough places that may arise. Brady and Ava's date, a night to remember or forget. Brady Black and Ava Vitale are two characters who have navigated their fair share of tumultuous relationships. Brady, a central figure in Salem, has a history of love, heartbreak, and redemption, while Ava's past is marked by scheming, betrayal, and attempts at reform. When the two decided to give romance a chance, fans were eager to see how this pairing would unfold. Their much-anticipated date, however, didn't go as planned. Set against the backdrop of Chez Rouge, a setting often associated with high drama, their evening began with genuine hope. Brady's charm and Ava's sharp wit seemed to create a promising dynamic. However, it wasn't long before outside forces disrupted their budding romance. Interference from the past. As they toasted to new beginnings, Ava's phone buzzed incessantly. It was a reminder of her tangled history with the Vitale family. The mysterious calls hinted at unresolved issues that Ava had tried to leave behind. Meanwhile, Brady's own demons surfaced when a fellow diner mentioned Kristen DiMera, his ex and perennial source of chaos. These interruptions highlighted the baggage both characters carry, making it clear that their journey together won't be an easy one. Adding to the tension, Xander Cook made an uninvited appearance. Xander's snide comments about Ava's criminal past and Brady's tumultuous love life escalated the situation. What began as a romantic evening quickly devolved into a public spectacle, leaving Brady and Ava questioning whether their relationship could withstand the pressures of their pasts. Tate's baby questions, innocence meets complexity. While Brady grappled with his romantic entanglements, his son Tate raised questions that struck a chord with viewers. Now old enough to sense the complexities of adult relationships, Tate's curiosity about his family's dynamics brought a poignant layer to the storyline. A child's perspective. Tate's questions about his mother, Teresa Donovan, and his place in Brady's life revealed the impact of adult decisions on children. In one touching scene, Tate asked Brady why his mother wasn't around and whether he would have siblings. Brady's struggle to answer these questions underscored the difficulties of co-parenting and maintaining transparency with children. The conversation also reignited Brady's memories of his tumultuous relationship with Teresa. Their love was intense but fraught with challenges, including Teresa's battles with addiction and her eventual departure to protect Tate. Now, her absence loomed large as Tate sought clarity about his family's history. Tate and Ava, an unlikely bond. Interestingly, Tate's interactions with Ava offered a surprising twist. Despite Ava's shady past, her genuine effort to connect with Tate revealed a softer side. She shared anecdotes about her own upbringing, subtly drawing parallels between her experiences and Tate's questions. This unexpected bond added depth to Ava's character and left viewers wondering whether she could be a stabilizing force in Brady and Tate's lives. Jennifer blames Doug, a family fractured. Amid the romantic and paternal drama, the Horton family faced its own trials. Jennifer Horton, a stalwart of Salem, found herself at odds with her father, Doug Williams. The source of their conflict? Jennifer's perception that Doug's actions had contributed to recent turmoil within the family. The heart of the matter. The tension between Jennifer and Doug stemmed from a series of misunderstandings. Jennifer accused Doug of enabling certain behaviors within the family that she believed had led to chaos. Her frustrations boiled over during a heated exchange at the Horton house, where long-held grievances came to light. Doug, ever the peacemaker, tried to defend his actions, emphasizing his desire to keep the family united. However, Jennifer's anger was rooted in deeper issues, including her struggle to cope with recent losses and her own feelings of inadequacy as a matriarch. The emotional fallout. This rift within the Horton family mirrored the broader theme of strained relationships in Salem. While Doug's intentions were noble, Jennifer's pain was palpable, illustrating how even the strongest families can be tested. Their storyline resonated with viewers, many of whom have experienced similar conflicts within their own families. As the episode ended, Jennifer's tearful confrontation with Doug hinted at a potential path to reconciliation. However, it was clear that healing would require honesty, forgiveness, and time. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, December 20th. The latest spoilers for Days of Our Lives, DOL, promise an eventful day in Salem, filled with drama, unexpected twists, and plenty of heartfelt moments. Here's what fans can look forward to as some of their favorite characters navigate tricky situations. Brady and Ava's interrupted date. Brady Black will make his way to Ava Vitale's room, prepared to accompany her on a date. Brady, ever the gentleman, will help Ava put on a stunning necklace as she finishes getting ready. Their evening plans revolve around a performance of the Nutcracker, but it quickly becomes apparent that things won't go as planned. Kristen DiMera, who's never been one to back down from meddling, may have a hand in derailing this date. Knowing Kristen's flair for the dramatic, she might go to extremes to sabotage the ballet performance entirely. Whether through scheming to cancel the show or causing chaos backstage, Kristen's involvement will certainly create complications. Despite the turbulence, Brady and Ava aren't exactly heartbroken over missing the Nutcracker. Brady initially agreed to the outing for his daughter, Rachel, but with Kristen having taken Rachel to an earlier show, the outing now feels unnecessary. Instead of a fancy evening out, the duo opts for something far more casual, takeout and TV in Ava's room. This turn of events could lead to deeper bonding between them, but it's hard to shake the feeling that Kristen will continue to loom over their evening. Maggie's concern for Holly. Meanwhile, at the Kiriakis' mansion, Maggie Kiriakis senses that something is weighing heavily on Holly Jonas. Holly's recent interaction with Leo Stark has left her shaken. Leo, always one to stir the pot, advised Holly to enjoy her happiness with Tate Black while she can, hinting that trouble might be on the horizon. Maggie, ever the voice of reason, will urge Holly not to take Leo's words too seriously. Still, Maggie can't help but remind Holly that relationships, especially young ones, are often fraught with challenges. She'll encourage her to slow down and ensure she's not rushing headfirst into something too serious with Tate. Sophia's bombshell. At the townhouse, a bombshell will rock Tate Black's world when Sophia Choi reveals that she's pregnant. The stunned expression on Sophia's face suggests she's genuinely overwhelmed by the situation. This doesn't appear to be a manipulative ploy, but rather a real and unexpected complication. Tate's initial reaction will be disbelief. He'll question Sophia about the pregnancy and whether she's certain. Sophia will confirm the news, leaving Tate reeling since he knows they took precautions. While it's possible there's another explanation for the pregnancy, such as a defective condom or a secret hookup, Sophia's sincerity indicates this development is as shocking to her as it is to Tate. As Tate processes the news, he'll promise to support Sophia. However, she'll likely insist on keeping this a secret for now, particularly from Holly. Sophia's fear of her mother's reaction adds another layer of tension to this storyline. Jennifer's accusation. Elsewhere in Salem, Jennifer Horton Devereaux finds herself embroiled in the mystery of the stolen necklace. She'll point the finger at Doug Williams III, much to Julie Williams' shock. Jennifer's suspicions stem from Doug's past stint in jail, which she believes makes him a prime candidate for the theft. Julie, ever loyal to her grandson, will likely push back against Jennifer's accusations. However, the evidence against Doug is mounting. Meanwhile, Doug continues to pursue his own schemes. He'll meet with Leo Stark to discuss fencing the stolen jewelry. Leo's knack for sniffing out trouble makes him the perfect partner for Doug's shady dealings, though their alliance is bound to land them in hot water. Julie confronts Doug. Jennifer's concerns will eventually reach Julie, prompting her to confront Doug directly. The interrogation will be tense as Julie demands answers about the missing necklace. Doug's evasive behavior and connection to Leo won't do him any favors, leaving viewers wondering how he'll wiggle out of this predicament. Building drama and future shockwaves. The events of this episode set the stage for even greater drama in Salem. As Brady and Ava navigate their unexpected evening together, Kristen's machinations will continue to cast a shadow over their relationship. Meanwhile, the fallout from Sophia's pregnancy announcement promises to strain her connection with Tate and create a ripple effect throughout their circle. Jennifer's suspicions about Doug and her decision to involve Julie could have significant consequences for the Williams family. If Doug's criminal past resurfaces, it may lead to a rift between him and his loved ones. Additionally, Leo's involvement in the necklace scandal will likely draw other characters into the fray, ensuring that the drama only intensifies in the weeks to come. Days of Our Lives, Brady and Ava's Date, A Night to Remember or Forget. Brady Black and Ava Vitale, two enigmatic figures of Salem, have long been known for their tumultuous pasts, rich with intrigue, heartbreak, and redemption. When news broke that the pair would attempt a romantic connection, fans of Days of Our Lives were captivated by the possibilities. Could these two deeply flawed characters find solace in each other? Or would their haunted histories prove too much to overcome? Their date, an evening poised for potential, turned into an unforgettable chapter of drama, tension, and unexpected revelations. A promising start. The stage was set at Chez Rouge, the iconic Salem restaurant renowned for being a backdrop of pivotal moments. Brady, dressed sharply in a tailored suit, exuded confidence despite the evident nerves etched in his features. Ava, striking and mysterious, entered with a sense of determination, ready to embrace the opportunity for a fresh start. As they toasted to new beginnings, their banter flowed effortlessly. Ava's razor-sharp wit met Brady's earnest charm, creating a dynamic that felt both fresh and compelling. For a brief moment, it seemed as though the evening might proceed without incident. However, as is often the case in Salem, peace was fleeting. Shadows of the past. The first disruption came in the form of Ava's incessantly buzzing phone. Her furtive glances at the screen and growing unease hinted at unresolved matters tied to her complicated family history. Though she attempted to brush it off, Brady's concern grew. The tension thickened when the name Charlie flashed across her screen, evoking memories of her troubled son's tragic fate. Meanwhile, Brady found his own skeletons coming to the forefront. A passing diner casually mentioned Kristen DiMera, Brady's ex-fiancée and a constant source of chaos in his life. The mere mention of her name cast a shadow over the evening, stirring emotions he had tried to suppress. The weight of their respective pasts loomed large, threatening to derail their tentative connection. Xander's interruption. As if the night hadn't already taken a turn for the dramatic, Xander Cook, Salem's perennial troublemaker, made an uninvited appearance. Spotting Brady and Ava together, he wasted no time inserting himself into their evening. Xander's biting remarks about Ava's criminal past and Brady's failed relationships turned the atmosphere icy. Quite the pair, Xander sneered, raising his glass in mock salute. A reformed mob princess and Salem's most unlucky in-love bachelor. What could possibly go wrong? Brady, ever the gentleman, attempted to defuse the situation, but Ava's fiery temper got the better of her. A heated exchange ensued, drawing the attention of other diners and turning their romantic evening into a public spectacle. By the time Xander was escorted out, the damage had been done. Both Brady and Ava were left questioning whether their relationship could withstand the relentless pressures of their pasts. Tate's innocent questions. While Brady navigated the chaos of his romantic life, his son Tate brought a dose of innocence to the storyline. Now old enough to perceive the complexities of adult relationships, Tate's curiosity about his family's dynamics provided a poignant contrast to the drama unfolding around him. In a touching scene, Tate approached Brady with a series of questions that caught him off guard. "Why isn't Mommy around?" he asked, referring to Teresa Donovan, Brady's ex and Tate's mother. "And will I ever have brothers or sisters?" Brady struggled to find the right words, his emotions clearly stirred. The conversation not only highlighted the challenges of co-parenting but also reignited memories of his tumultuous relationship with Teresa. Their love had been passionate but fraught with obstacles, including Teresa's struggles with addiction and her eventual departure to ensure Tate's safety. An unexpected bond. A surprising development came when Ava, despite her troubled past, formed a connection with Tate. Her genuine efforts to engage with the young boy revealed a softer side that many viewers had seldom seen. She shared stories of her own childhood, drawing parallels between her experiences and Tate's questions. "I didn't always understand my parents either," Ava admitted, her voice tinged with vulnerability. "But sometimes, grown-ups make decisions because they think it's best for the people they love." This unexpected bond between Ava and Tate added depth to her character, painting her as more than just a femme fatale. For Brady, it was a moment of clarity. Could Ava be the stabilizing presence he and Tate needed? Or would her past ultimately be too great a barrier? The Horton family fractures. While Brady and Ava grappled with their burgeoning relationship, the Horton family faced its own turmoil. Jennifer Horton, a pillar of Salem, found herself at odds with her father, Doug Williams. The source of their conflict lay in Jennifer's belief that Doug's actions had inadvertently contributed to recent family strife. During a heated exchange at the Horton house, Jennifer accused Doug of enabling certain behaviors that had led to chaos within their family. Her words were fueled by frustration and pain, and decades of unresolved tensions bubbled to the surface. Doug, ever the voice of reason, tried to defend his choices. "I've always done what I thought was best for this family," he said, his tone both firm and conciliatory. But Jennifer's emotions were raw, and her grievances ran deep. Her struggle to cope with recent losses and her feelings of inadequacy as a matriarch added layers of complexity to their argument. The path to reconciliation. The emotional fallout from Jennifer and Doug's confrontation mirrored the broader themes of strained relationships in Salem. Even the most steadfast families, the story seemed to suggest, are not immune to discord. As the episode drew to a close, Jennifer's tearful confrontation with Doug hinted at a potential path to healing. However, it was clear that reconciliation would require honesty, forgiveness, and time. A night to remember, or forget. Brady and Ava's date may not have unfolded as they had hoped, but it served as a microcosm of the challenges they face as individuals and as a potential couple. The interference of their pasts, the complexity of their present, and the uncertainty of their future left viewers on the edge of their seats, eager to see what lies ahead. For Brady, the evening underscored the importance of balancing his romantic pursuits with his responsibilities as a father. For Ava, it was a stark reminder that escaping her past is no easy feat together. They face an uphill battle, but their shared moments of vulnerability suggest that hope remains. As the residents of Salem continue to navigate the intricate web of relationships, secrets, and betrayals that define their lives, one thing is certain: drama will never be in short supply. And for fans of Days of Our Lives, that's precisely what keeps them coming back for more.